Here in this video, I'll explain the connection between two GPS files I produce and sell, one of which is called Microspots 203, and the other is the generic GPS file that I've always used to navigate and fish and baffin. There are quite a few auxiliary materials that come with these files to help the user make better use of them. And I'm calling this product Microspots 203 Plus and offering it at a discounted rate to anyone who's privy to this video. What we have here is a depiction on Google Earth of a portion of Baffin Bay where you see overlaid on it the basic GPS data and some microspots. This shows you the connection between the data, which is basic data, some of which is for navigation purposes like these track lines right here, and how it connects into the waypoints, which are more fishing related, either obstructions to avoid or places where you either anchor or where the fishing is better on average. So you would use this track line here and you would ease over to these spots here. All micro spots are referenced starting with an M on the GPS screen. So here we see M111, M110, and M109. Not all microspots are created equal. So one of the auxiliary files that comes with this product are spreadsheets which explain various things about the microspots. And here's a sample spreadsheet for the microspots in Baffin. It gives the name of the spot, the source, which describes what it is part of. It could be a rock bar, an edge, a grass bed, a sandbar, so on. Details related to exactly what part of that source or giving more information about the source. Best conditions or timing for fishing the place, and conditions which render it basically worthless or no good. So here you see, back to what we were looking at here, these microspots are all associated with deep water that shoots into the east end of this rock bar, or the deep water adjacent to one of these rock bars. So you can see on the spreadsheet, for instance, 109 there, it's a rock, it's the eastern edge of the line of rocks. It's best in light to moderate offshore winds and a west wind, or a low to medium tide level. Strong south or east wind or a really high tide will render the spot worthless. So these spreadsheets used in conjunction with the microspots helps the user learn when to fish there. The basic GPS file has associated spreadsheets as well, and they look like this. It gives the name, how it would appear in the GPS, a symbol. I use skulls, anchors, and fish. Position, the GPS position, and then remarks. This gives you an idea of why that particular icon is there. So for instance, looking back at this map of the earth here where we see this 0206, that's an anchor icon. It's where I would anchor to access all three of these microspots. It's important to understand that you can't necessarily see the layout of the microspot even when you're as close as that anchor site. So it becomes important to get a real good feel for how far and in what direction you would walk to access each of these spots. Another associated document with these files is what I call track line details, which gives information about how to use the various tracks that are part of the data. These tracks, some of them are long tracks that are intended to be used as highways for traveling at fast speeds and going long distance. Others are for idling in only into a treacherous area like these ones here in these portions of the Badlands. For a short time, I'll be offering these two associated and related files at a discounted price of 30% off of the normal price listed on my website. So the total price for the two together is $700. You can make this purchase by using the button on my website. I would advise emailing me or calling first.